Thank you so much, Amy, for making time to speak a little bit about your experience here at Isayaka Ayahuasca. Would you be open to sharing about sharing some highlights of your journey here for your master plant dieta with Noya Rao and Bobinsana?
Yes, see. Wow, this experience was epic. I mean, complete death and rebirth to the fullest capacity. I've been on the ayahuasca path for almost 3 years, and I felt a calling to work with Noya Rao and Mama Wana, and my dear friend Carla. And so much of my life I was at war with my body. Had many unknown, seemingly unrelated diseases in my body, and I began a healing journey 10 years ago, almost 11 years ago. And ayahuasca has taken me to the places that my soul needed to go for the deepest healing of ancestral, lineage healing and emotional and physical healing on every level. And this experience, I experienced every single thing that I've wanted to heal, that I've been trying so hard my whole life to either first suppress and then heal, that I just couldn't get to certain things on my own. And the shamans here, the maestra and maestro Darwin, are just masters, absolute masters. They really supported me in doing the deepest healing work, getting to those places that I just could not reach on my own, no matter what I did, the things that have plagued me my entire life. And it's very thorough cleansing, very safe, very in integrity. I could not have hoped or asked for a better, more profound experience, and that will change the entire trajectory of my life.
And how did you connect to the Shipibo tradition and the Icaros, specifically of Mama Juanita and Maestro Darwin?
In the experience here, I mean, they're just, the moment I heard them, I was like, that's what I've been looking for. It's like the Icaros are a technology that work with the plant medicines to support the full completion of the medicine within you. And I've had many ceremonies where I felt incomplete, and the vibrations and the sounds and the mastery of which they carry the Icaros with just were everything. And I'll never, I go to bed hearing them now. I hear them in the trees and the wind. They're just going to be with me forever. And I look forward to carrying it into my life and my practice and my service in the world.
And what are maybe one golden nugget from you're taking away from your Bobinsana Dieta and your Noya Rao Dieta?
Noya Rao, oh my Lord, I will forever be in service to that plant. It felt like Noya Rao feels like my true self. And it's the lightest, most vibrant, alive, erotic version of me. And it activated that and moved things out of the way that were in the way of that light, fully being embraced by my body. And yeah, I can't wait to diet Noya Rao again. This is a lifelong relationship that's been established, and it relieved me of the heaviness. In one ceremony, Maestro Darwin helped to remove something from inside my gut that has plagued me since in utero. Plagued me mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, and kept me from being able to move forward in life and truly live. And he got that thing out of me, and Mama was helping. Everyone was purging for me. Like, it was just the removal of this thing that, just, oh, now I'm free. He broke me out of prison, the perceived prison of my body. And then Bobinsana was harder than I thought, because she really touched on my grief and depression that I've also carried my whole life. And she helped me break free from that. And I feel like I'm still going to be working on establishing my connection with Bobinsana, because the beginning of the dieta with her was just a little harder, and a little more on the working on my emotional body and the way I process my emotions and the way I talk to and be with certain parts of myself, that the inner child that didn't get the certain things she needed. I had to go in there and give her those things. So that was just definitely a little harder almost. But I felt my voice more unlocked and my creativity online in a way that I've never felt. And I'm so excited to continue to work with her, continue to unlock the music inside of me and my offerings to the world, my creative expression, and just profoundly, profoundly grateful.
And do you have any words to say about share with our audience about the team or about the center, myself, or even the cooks, or just whoever touched your heart while you were here?
I mean, everyone. It was just, there was not one thing I would ask them to change or complain about. The women in the kitchen that made our meals, they were just in such deep service. It was like their highest joy to cook for us, and we didn't have to think about anything or do anything. And if it's raining, they would walk out in the pouring rain to bring us our food in our room. And the food that when we break the dieta, it was just one of the best meals I've ever had. And just how they cleaned our rooms and did our laundry, and you could ask them for anything and receive it. And then even all the family, Alejandro and Limber and Mama's husband, everyone was just so warm and welcoming and happy to welcome you into their family and into this plant medicine path in the safest, most supportive way. It's like the family you never had. And Mama, I was like, thank you for showing me how to be a woman and a matriarch and a mother and a leader, and in joy, in highest joy and service. And then of course Carla, my sister, thank you so much. You're such a role model and an inspiration on this medicine path and the music path, and just watching you be of complete service and being moved by the medicine and guided and clear and supportive, and purging for me when I couldn't, and and watching you sing, after, near the end of ceremony, just watching you in your highest joy. And you really carry an archetype that's really resonant with me, and it really gave me permission to step into that version of myself. And your support with guitar, and just I'm eternally, eternally, eternally grateful.
Thank you so much for coming down here, for your courage, for all of the deep work that you did, for being so open to shed and heal and really meet the medicine halfway in your prayer and the maestros and your healing and your purge and in this rebirth. We look forward to having you come back again.
Thank you.
You look good.